Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm here with Carl from the Moon and Chris from MMCrypto. How are you guys doing today?
I'm super fine. I'm really happy to be here with you guys.
I'm fine also. We had some nice lobster. We're having a great time right here.
I know. It's a great time here in Germany, Hamburg. And we're going to talk about where to buy Bitcoin because we all know that Bitcoin is going to visit Carl at the moon. And we discussed that Bitcoin should be around, I don't know, what was it, 250 to 350, and you were saying 400?
Maybe even 400 too, yeah.
Yeah, in the next 2 years.
We were also targeting like the Bitcoin, the gold market capitalization, which was 350k, but now it's like, it would be at the Bitcoin price of 400k because gold has risen also.
Yeah, so it makes a lot of sense for many different reasons. But yes, I think also, Bitcoin $200,000, $400,000.
Actually, at least because we think that Bitcoin has some competitive advantages to gold, especially in the digitalized
This is the
world.
next 2-3 years.
Yeah.
But yes,
so
the
we are
moon is the
big moon boys, like big times. But
yeah. So keep the one other thing in mind. Bitcoin's price is either going to the moon and visiting Carl or going to zero. There's only 2 possibilities with Bitcoin because its objective is to be money, and if it doesn't achieve that objective, it's not worth anything. So keep that in mind and remember to only invest what you're willing to lose.
yes.
Okay, with that being said, Carl, where do you buy your Bitcoins?
Yeah, so from Sweden, the best way has always been, or for the last 2 years, at least from my own knowledge, Coinbase. That seems to be the biggest place. And of course, I always tell people to never trust anyone, and especially in crypto. And it doesn't matter if a platform has millions of users or it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, it does not matter. You should never trust anyone, especially in this space. So, but that said, wherever you are, I would probably just look for the exchange with the most amount of users and the best reputation, and never store the crypto on the exchange, but actually buy it and then withdraw it to your ledger or Trezor.
Yes, I want to catch up on that. So very important also the reputation. I think in terms of users, maybe Coinbase was a bit declining. For Binance, you don't have the fiat gateway. You have one, but they don't have a full order book on that exchange. So what we are always saying since like 2 or 3 years is Kraken. It's not paid, not sponsored, but they're actually very legit. They never had any like security breaches, at least not I am aware of. So I don't know. Maybe you know something, but I think
I never used it actually.
Kraken is pretty legit.
I found the user interface very difficult to explain to somebody, and that wanted to like use it. So I didn't like Kraken's in the sense of how to like buy something, like tell somebody, okay, deposit money there and buy it, and then explain how to buy it. It was like, oh my god, I was like a little at a loss. That's why I don't like Kraken that much. I mean, it's probably good for a trader and stuff like that, but for an average person just to buy, I don't think so. The best place for that is actually Coinbase. Coinbase, they have an option for you to automatically, every time you deposit, it goes in and just makes the buy order. So this is perfect for the dollar cost average. People want to just dollar cost average. So you could set it so that you're always going to send the Coinbase account $25 every week to just buy it at that price and just hold your nose. Doesn't matter what the price, and just buy it, because that's the best way to get the best price out of Bitcoin. Not listening to any of us telling you that the price is going to like 8,500 or 9,500 or whatever. Because honestly, at the end of the day, we don't know. We could only do our best guess based on technical analysis, because the future's not set. Anything can happen.
Yeah. That's great, especially if you're not some fancy serial entrepreneur and you are getting a monthly wage or a weekly wage. It really makes sense, like, to put a small amount of that, what you're willing to lose, into it, to exclude the psychology, to have like a clear day every Tuesday or like, I don't know, every 3rd Monday in the month, to buy Bitcoin with a certain X amount of money. And yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and the reason why we say that you should dollar cost average and do your own research is not because we believe that Bitcoin could go to zero necessarily, but rather that if you invest in something, anything, and you don't understand what it is, then you will make bad decisions in the short term. So let's say Bitcoin is at 10,000 and you buy, and then it goes up to 9,000, and now you're getting a little bit worried. Maybe Bitcoin is not what you thought, and you sell, and then the next day it's back to 10,000 and you lost a lot of money when you should have just held. And that's why I always say that you should do your own research and come to your own conclusion that it's wise to buy Bitcoin, and then just stick with it and just keep it. Trading is another thing. That is something that's a whole nother story. Now we're talking about hodling, just buying and investing basically. So yeah, dollar cost average, but do your own research. Don't listen to us because I mean, of course, we have been here long. We are considered experts, but yeah, you have to understand it yourself, not just take our word for granted.
Yes, I think so. I think that's perfect, man. I think that people have to understand that this is a risk asset too. But we do, all of us here believe that it's going to the moon, obviously.
And also very important, I see some people commenting, the only channel I'm watching is Tech, Moon, and Davinci and MMCrypto. Like, you should really broaden your sources of information, and you should watch a lot of different things and use our content and other content as additional inspiration, and then do your own research and question it always. Like, it's so important not only to have one source of information, and also on top of that then doing your own research, like decentralized sources of information.
Yes.
Very important, guys. Don't only listen to us.
Yeah, and finally, please always buy from credible sources. I've met a lot of people on my journeys, a lot of developers who've built complete scam sites selling Bitcoin, where they would hold it for you and promise you the Bitcoins, and because you know what, you don't want to deal with private keys and stuff like that. Please take your Bitcoins off of any exchange. Make sure that you can get your Bitcoins and you take it off that exchange. That is the most important thing. If somebody's selling you Bitcoins but not giving it to you, you don't want to deal with that person. There's too many scams out there. There's too much fraud. Please be careful.
Not your keys, not your Bitcoin.
Exactly. Well, with that said, we really enjoyed this episode. And yeah, do you have anything else to say, guys?
Very important. He's never doing it. He's not doing clickbait, nothing. But guys, I can do it for him. Smash the like button right now to support Davinci J15, and also follow him on Twitter. His tweets are amazing. Oh, guys, do it right now.
Oh, by the way, the Trezor. I screwed that one up. The Trezor is. Oh my God, I screwed that up now.
What is it about?
The what's it called? You talked about
the Trezor wallet.
The Trezor wallet tutorial. The Trezor wallet tutorial is showing up right here, right now.
Right there, right now. That being said, Davinci, your last words to the audience to wrap it up.
Don't get wrecked.
Don't get wrecked, guys.
Nice.
Okay.